Have you ever wondered what sets people who achieve extraordinary success apart from the rest? Why does it seem like everything they touch turns to gold, while others remain stuck in the same routines? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not even working harder than everyone else. There's something more. It's a habit that might seem so strange and simple that most people don't even consider it important. But you know what? That small detail changes everything. Imagine if you could unlock your full potential, think faster, make better decisions, and attract opportunities almost like magic. Wouldn't you want to know how they do it? Stay tuned, because what I'm about to reveal could be the greatest secret behind the success of the world's most influential leaders. Today, we're going to uncover something that could completely change the way you view success. We're talking about a habit that isn't what you're expecting. It has nothing to do with waking up early or spending hours planning every detail of your life. It's not the typical advice of work harder or stay positive. It's something much deeper. The fascinating part? This habit is so subtle that you've probably never noticed it in the leaders you admire, but it's there, hidden behind every great decision, every groundbreaking idea. We're talking about something that Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey, Jeff Bezos, and many others have in common but rarely mention. Why? Because it's not something they learned in a course or at university. It's a behavior they consciously cultivate, and at first, it doesn't even seem that important. But let me give you a hint. This habit has the power to multiply your productivity, reduce your stress, and, most importantly, help you make smarter decisions. And the best part? You can start using it too. You don't need to be rich, famous, or have a stellar resume. All you need is to understand how it works and commit to making it part of your life. So, if you've ever felt like something is missing to reach your goals, stay with me. This might be the one thing you need to take your life to the next level. Because once you discover it, you won't want to go back. Now, you're probably wondering, what is this powerful habit that successful leaders share? Before revealing it, let me share an essential idea. Did you know the human brain has over 6,000 thoughts a day? Yes, a constant storm of ideas, worries, and distractions. But how many of those thoughts are actually moving your life forward? This is what separates exceptional leaders from everyone else. It's not just their ability to think. It's how they channel those thoughts strategically. They understand that their success doesn't come from doing more things, but from thinking better. And here's the key. It's not what you think it is. It's not meditation, affirmations in front of a mirror, or writing impossible goals in a notebook. This habit is so counterintuitive that you might even be underestimating it right now. When we study the routines of the world's most influential leaders, like Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, or Steve Jobs, we find something surprising. They're not obsessed with always being busy. In fact, many of them intentionally set aside time to disconnect from the daily chaos and focus on something few people value: their ability to think deeply. Elon Musk, for example, uses a process called thinking from first principles. It's an almost scientific approach where he dissects every problem, leaving out assumptions or distractions. This habit allows him to see solutions that others don't even consider possible. Warren Buffett, on the other hand, spends 80% of his time reading and reflecting. He once said, "I read and think more than almost anyone else in business because that's how I make better, more informed decisions." What these giants have in common isn't just their ability to work hard. It's that they take the time to stop, reflect, and analyze how they can improve every single day. Why does this habit work so well? Because most people are too busy executing. They keep doing, but they don't stop to think if what they're doing is really the best. Successful leaders, on the other hand, know that real growth happens when you combine action with reflection. And the best part? This isn't something reserved for millionaires or geniuses. Anyone can start doing it. And soon, I'll tell you how you can apply this habit to your life. But first, let me ask you, when was the last time you stopped to think deeply about your own life and the decisions you're making? If you can't remember, this might be the time to change that. Here's what you've been waiting for. The habit that successful leaders around the world share is deliberate reflection. Yes, it might sound simple, even obvious, but don't be fooled. This habit isn't just about thinking over your day or daydreaming. It's a much deeper, more structured process. Let me explain how it works. Successful leaders don't just do things. They take the time to analyze why they do them, how they did them, and what they could improve. They give themselves permission to step out of autopilot and observe everything happening around them and inside them with clarity. Why is it so powerful? Because while the rest of the world is caught up in the urgency of doing more and more, they focus on doing better. It's like having a GPS that helps you adjust your course before you get lost. Picture this. Oprah Winfrey spends time every night reflecting on her day. No matter how busy her day has been, she always makes space to ask herself, what did I learn today? How did I grow? Ray Dalio, one of the most influential investors, practices what he calls radical transparency. He reflects after every major decision, not just to understand what went well, but also to uncover flaws in his own thinking. The incredible thing is, you don't need to be a genius or have a CEO's schedule to apply this to your life. Deliberate reflection is accessible to anyone willing to spend a few minutes a day on it. And the best part? It doesn't just help you learn faster. It gives you clarity, reduces stress, and improves your ability to make smart decisions. This habit could be the secret weapon you need to reach a level of success that seemed impossible until now. Are you ready to implement it in your life? Let me show you how. Why is deliberate reflection so powerful? It all comes down to how your brain works. When you take time to reflect intentionally, you activate a part of your brain called the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision-making, planning, and self-control. In other words, it's the part of your brain that turns you into a strategist instead of someone who just reacts to whatever happens. During this process, something incredible happens. The connections between neurons in your brain grow stronger, a phenomenon called neuroplasticity. This means that every time you reflect, you're literally rewiring your brain to become more efficient at identifying patterns, solving problems, and learning from your experiences. Here's a fascinating statistic. A study by Harvard University found that people who regularly reflect on their performance see a significant boost in productivity. Why? Because they're not just working harder, they're working smarter. But there's more. Reflection also reduces activity in the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for stress and negative emotions. That means you not only become more effective, but you also handle pressure better, make calmer decisions, and feel more in control of your life. Do you see how powerful this habit can be? Reflection isn't a luxury. It's a tool that literally helps you think better, act better, and live better. Now that you understand why it works, let's get practical. Here's a simple plan to start practicing deliberate reflection today. 1. Set aside time for yourself. Dedicate just 10 to 15 minutes at the end of your day or week. That's all it takes. Choose a quiet place in your home, take a walk, or even sit in your car before heading inside. The key is to be free from distractions. 2. Ask yourself the right questions. The quality of your reflection depends on the questions you ask. Here are a few to get you started. What did I learn today? What did I do well that I want to repeat? What didn't go as planned, and how can I improve it? Am I aligned with my goals? 3. Keep a journal or notebook. Writing down your thoughts is incredibly powerful. Don't rely on your memory. Document your ideas, lessons, and plans for improvement. Over time, this record will become an invaluable tool for tracking your progress and growth. 4. Look for patterns and solutions. As you review your reflections, identify recurring patterns. Are there mistakes you keep making? What strategies are working best for you? Use this insight to adjust your approach and make more informed decisions. 5. Take action on what you learn. Reflection without action is just daydreaming. Each time you notice an area for improvement, take a small, concrete step to address it. 6. Make it a consistent habit. At first, it might be hard to remember to do this, but the more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Over time, you'll notice how this simple habit transforms the way you think, act, and achieve your goals. Remember, you don't have to be perfect. What matters is starting and committing to becoming just a little better every day. Deliberate reflection isn't just a habit, it's a superpower that anyone can access. Now that you know about it, what will you do with this information? Start today and see how it changes your life. Now that you've discovered this powerful habit, the question is, will you use it to transform your life? Deliberate reflection could be the missing piece you've been searching for to unlock your full potential. Here's my challenge for you. Tonight, take just 10 minutes to reflect on your day. Ask yourself those key questions and take one small action to improve. That's all it takes to get started. If this video inspired you, leave a comment and tell me how you're going to apply this habit to your life. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Remember, success is within your reach. Start reflecting today, and let's see where it takes you.